Going live. Says we're rolling.
Well, I'd like to say it's going to work until the end of your evening, but
We will.
If something Alrighty. One minute, check. Good evening and welcome to Pequot Lakes, Minnesota. It is volleyball time tonight on 1320 KOZY. Grand Rapids finishing up the regular season. They are currently 13-12, having gone 2-3 at the St. Michael Albertville tournament over the weekend, and they will finish up the regular season tonight against the Pequot Lakes Patriots. Pequot Lakes coming out of Section 8 AA, Grand Rapids in 7-3A, and Pequot Lakes has had a successful season. They look like they will be the South #1 seed in Section 8 AA, and they come in with a record of 18-5. As I mentioned, the Thunderhawks going 2-3 at the St. Michael Albertville tournament, lost 2-0 to Stillwater, defeated Ricori, defeated Wilmer, and then lost 2-1 to Byron and 2-0 to Canby. And I know Coach Orn off the air said that they had a very, very competitive game with Stillwater where they squandered a couple set points in set number 1 against a very good Stillwater team, another 3A team, before going down to defeat. And we'll talk with Coach Orn a little bit more here in the pregame show. The JV game went to Pequot Lakes 2-1 as Grand Rapids won set 1 27-25 and lost set 2, I believe, by 2 points as well, and then set 3 going to Pequot Lakes 15-10. We'll take our first break and come back with head coach of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, Jeff Orn. You're listening to Grand Rapids Volleyball on 1320 KOZY, KOZYradio.com. Two minutes. And welcome to everyone watching on our YouTube stream, whether live or watching it on demand later. Usually we have our commercials running through the YouTube stream, but tonight I had a late notice that I was able to do the stream, so do not have the commercials there, but as always, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. And we'll make sure we mention them a little bit extra here on our YouTube stream. Been fun doing that for volleyball, and we'll have a YouTube stream up tomorrow for Grand Rapids football final game of the season against North Branch.
I don't have a lot of info, Sheldon.
Welcome back to the pregame show on KOZY, and head coach Jeff Horn, who says you don't have a lot of info. I know you were at a tournament at St. Michael this weekend. Talk about the competition there and the results.
Real good competition down at that tournament every year. We've been going down to that tournament, and it's a good tournament to kind of come into postseason, playing really good teams down there. Went 2-3 on the weekend. Beat some good teams. And competed, and even in our losses that we had, we were right there with the other teams. So, proud of our results, and we saw a lot of good stuff.
Now, coming into the final game of the season, it's not a section game, but you're seeing a team here that's right at the top of their section.
Absolutely. Pequot's good. We don't know a ton about them, but again, our focus is what we do on our side of the court. I know Brainerd took one from Pequot this year, I believe, so we know we were right there with Brainerd, but you can never really judge one team and how they played somebody else. So we just come into this one and try to control what we do on our side of the court.
Now, seeding finishes up this week. How does seeding work in 7-3A?
We have to have all of our seeding. All of our coaches have to, in the section, have to have our seeding turned in tomorrow by noon. When the results are announced, I'm not sure, but we have a pretty wide open section this year, so I don't know where we're going to end up. We'll find out this week.
Well, and I know top 5 don't have to play on that first day, right? On the first round, and by QRF, that's right where you're sitting right now, hoping to hold on to at least that spot.
Yeah, I think we'll end up 3 or 4, but we'll see.
That is not completely in your hands. You'll go where you go, right?
Exactly.
But how nice would it be to have a 3 or 4 and have a first round home game?
Oh, absolutely. But again, it's out of our control after this, so we focus on what we got to do tonight and continue to play strong. That's our biggest focus, is just continuing to play strong volleyball.
Well, good luck tonight. Your first regular season is almost in the books, Coach.
Thank you.
And that is head coach of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, Jeff Orn. And head coach Orn, I would say optimistic about the seeding meeting. I know in the past, sometimes Grand Rapids has not been seeded quite as high as maybe what they had hoped based on, I'm going to say that was 4 or 5 years ago when Grand Rapids was still playing an IRC schedule with quite a few single A teams on the schedule, and they'd have a good record, good QRF, but the Southern teams maybe didn't take him as seriously after going to state a couple different years and also upping the schedule, playing a few more of those southern teams, and going to some bigger tournaments. I don't know that that will be the case, and head coach Orn doesn't believe it will be the case. He believes Grand Rapids will maybe be seated a little higher than what their QRF currently shows. We'll take another break and be back with head coach of the Pequot Lakes Lakers. Pequot Lakes Lakers. No. Pequot Lakes Patriots. I got it. You see, if you're on the YouTube stream, you see all the red, white, and blue all around here at Pequot Lakes in the gym. We'll be back with Chris Ganley, Pequot Lakes head coach, after this. You're listening to Thunderhawk Volleyball on 1320 KOZY, KOZYradio.com. Go with a minute and a half this time. And again, welcome if you're watching on the YouTube stream. Tonight I do not have the commercials up on the YouTube stream, so you just have to listen to the noise here in the gym and maybe me talking a little bit more about sponsors. But we will have, at this point, it looks like the stream's going to stay up. It's on a guest Wi-Fi, which doesn't always work perfectly, but we'll keep our fingers crossed for a solid YouTube stream tonight. And Coach Chris Ganley coming up momentarily. Yeah, that's right. Detroit Lakes is the Lakers, too. Welcome back to the pregame show on KOZY with head coach of the Pequot Lakes Patriots, Chris Ganley. Well, here we are to the end of the season, and it looks like it's been a pretty successful regular season for Pequot Lakes.
Yeah, we've had fun. We've had some great matches, and our kids are continuing to work, so that's a good sign.
Well, and I saw a lot of Ganley last names on the roster as well. Has this been a fun year for you, coaching that many family members?
Yeah, it is fun. It's always a challenge, though, too, because you don't always make your own kids happy, and you got to be a mom and a coach, and that's not always easy.
So is it more difficult at practice or at the supper table?
Probably a little of both, mainly after games that are close and whether one kid got in or not.
And what has been the strength of Pequot Lakes this year? 18-5 right on the year?
Yeah, so we played a nice blend of a AA, some single schools, and a couple of AAAs. And I think our scheduling helps us a little bit. And then also, we've been playing some good defense, and we have a couple big hitters, so it's fun.
And who are some of the big hitters? Who are some of the people you depend on for offense?
Well, Lydia and Kate, I don't think it's any secret, are middle hitters. Sometimes they hit the pins too, but they do a nice job.
And is middle hitting a key overall in high school volleyball to have some strong middles, or is it just kind of the way your team works out?
Yeah, this year that's the way our team worked out. I mean, I think a lot of teams go with the strong left. I know Grand Rapids last year when we played you at your place had some great lefts and a great right and a great middle. So it's nice if you have a balanced attack with a lot of height in all positions. But I know one of your outside hitters last year was fantastic.
And Grand Rapids comes in with a little younger team. I know. Do you scout teams a lot, or do you just say, no, we're going to play our game?
I scout teams that are close to us, but I haven't seen Grand Rapids because they are a little bit further away. Right. So I didn't know when they were scheduled close to us. I don't know if they played anybody close. Did they play Brainerd?
Oh, at a tournament, I believe.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see him coming close to us, so I didn't get to see him.
And what's kind of the outlook for the playoffs, and how is seeding stacking up for 8AA?
Well, for 8AA, I believe out of our north half, Park Rapids should have the #1 seed. If I looked at the seeding, recently, how the QRFs are working, and I think in the south half right now we're #1. But there are people playing tonight, and it could get changed.
Well, good luck as the playoffs start, and let's have fun one tonight.
Thank you. It should be a good one.
We'll take another break. You're listening to Thunderhawk Volleyball.
Welcome to the Pequot Athletic Center in tonight's volleyball match between the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks and the Pequot Lakes Patriots. Introducing tonight's lineup for the Thunderhawks. Tonight's non-starters, number 4, Emma Markovich. Number 7, Maddie McKinney. Number 9, Cameron Kleinfelter. Number 10, Eva Selnoa. Number 11, Kira Giffen. Number 17, Anna Geislinger. Tonight's starters for the Thunderhawks. Number 1, Claire Walsh. Number 3, Kate Jemko. Libero, number 5, Haley Orange. Number 8, Jenny Bowman. Number 12, Emma Johnson. Number 14, Lexi Lindgren. And number 18, Rhea LaPlante.
Welcome back once again to Pequot Lakes as we get set for volleyball action as we've had the national anthem and teams are being introduced for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. They will start junior outside hitter number 1, Claire Walsh. I would guess that's who Coach Ganley was talking about when she was talking about Grand Rapids standout outside hitter, who's a year older this year, was outstanding as a sophomore last year. Kate Jamgard in the middle, she is a 9th grader. Haley Orn comes in as the libero. Jenny Bowman, and Grand Rapids needs to have her going in the middle. She is an 11th grader. Emma Johnson, right outside hitter, and she is a senior. Lexi Lindgren, DS, she is a 9th grader, and Brea LaPlante, the 8th grade setter for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. And Emma Markovich comes in the front row for Lexi Lindgren, and Anna Geislinger in the back row for Jenny Bowman. Kyra Giffen will also get time up front for the Thunderhawks. For the Pequot Lakes Patriots, senior outside hitter Mariana Ganley, coach's daughter. She is a senior number 2. Greta Harmala, outside hitter, senior number 4. Phoebe Glenn, the setter. She is an 11th grader, number 8. Macy Martini, number 9. She is a 9th grade outside hitter. And then the 2 middle hitters that Coach Ganley talked about, Kate Bowles-Endelshak, number 10, an 11th grader. Lydia Hubbard, number 11, also an 11th grader. The 2 middle hitters, Mariah Rickard will come in as the libero. And 3 Ganley young ladies on the team, in addition to Coach Chris Ganley starter, the senior Mariana Ganley, and then twins, Rita Ganley and Catherine Ganley, who are 11th graders. All I can say is Chris Ganley was an awful busy mom about 15, 16 years ago with twins, and then one just older than that. Beautiful gym here at Pequot Lakes. Not a gym I've been to a lot. I was here for basketball a couple years ago and made the drive down. There's no real direct way to get to Pequot Lakes from Grand Rapids. We'll just say my GPS took me across many scenic county roads getting here to Pequot Lakes, and glad you're along as we are set to go. Haley Orn checks in for Jenny Bowman as the referee checking the rotation. Letting you know tonight's game brought to you in part by Brookstone Manor, Paul Bunyan Communications, Ford of Hibbing, and Grand Organic Clinic and Hospital. Pequot Lakes will be serving, and they're going from left to right as we look at the court from just above courtside in the bleachers here at Pequot Lakes. And serving will be the libero Mariah Rickard, and we are set to go. As across it comes from Haley Orn in the middle, and the double block for the Thunderhawks. Jamgard and Claire Walsh combining, and it's 1-0 Grand Rapids on the ace block in the side out. Walsh back to serve for the Thunderhawks. The band is here. Made for a little bit of a loud pregame show, but it looks like they're leaving. They're only here for the pregame. Tough pass and bumped across. Haley Orn will set that up. The set on the outside, Giffens. Kill shot doesn't get down from the outside. One-handed stick by Haley Orn. Bumped across, but it hits the net and goes out. We're tied at 1. Just underway from Pequot Lakes. Again, glad you're along. Tomorrow night it'll be football all around. And we'll have Grand Rapids versus North Branch here on KOZY. Orn with the pass up to LaPlante. The back set to Walsh. That's blocked. Diving dig by Orn, but Grand Rapids can't keep it alive. 2-1 Pequot Lakes. Back to serve now is number 8, Phoebe Glenn, the setter. And Glenn down the middle to Orn. Tough pass, and that one will go into the bleachers. And it's 3-1 Pequot Lakes on the ace serve from Phoebe Glenn. Pequot Lakes in the blue, all blue with white numbers. Grand Rapids in the orange with the black numbers. Ahead to LaPlante, better pass this time. Too tight to the net, and Jamcard can't get it across. And it's 4-1 Pequot Lakes. That time the pass was good, and LaPlante tried to set the middle, but got the set a little tight to the net for Jamgard. Again, down the middle, Orn with the pass to LaPlante. Comes near side, Giffen off the block. That's dug in the backcourt. Glenn will set on the far side, and the cross-court kill attempt by Martini doesn't get down. Giffen tips it across. That's dug out. The set by the libero, tipped across. That's dug out by Giffen at the net. And it's down on the Grand Rapids side, 5-1 Pequot Lakes. Also bringing you tonight's match, Floor to Ceiling, Grand Rapids Public Utilities, Peterson Insurance, and Move It Real Estate Sisters. Glenn again the serve with a 5-1 lead. LaPlante, far side, and Walsh the push into the corner. Makes it 5-2. Claire Walsh gets the kill. Grand Rapids with the side out. Orn. Into the Pequot Lake side, and that pass doesn't connect. Into the net, and Grand Rapids with another point makes it 5-3. Haley Orn serving for the Thunderhawks. Just underway, set 1 from Pequot Lake. Glad you're along. Nice hard serve down the middle. That's dug in the backcourt by Ganley. The block on the outside, but it's out. Grand Rapids had gotten over there nicely with Bowman and Emma Johnson. But off the block, it does go out. 6-3 on the side out. Serving now is Pfeiffer. Ella Pfeiffer serving for Pequot Lakes. Walsh Tough pass and the bump set comes to Giffen down the line, dug out by Rickard on the outside, and Morrison will put it away for Pequot Lakes at 7-3. Maddie Morrison, senior outside hitter from the right pin, smacks it down. 7-3 Pequot Lakes, set one. Serve again from Pfeiffer. That's dug out by Walsh. Back set goes to Johnson. Her kill attempt dug out. Across it comes on the middle. Bowman awkwardly moves it up. Now in the middle, there's the kill from Kate Bowles-Endelschek, one of those middles that Pequot Lakes depends on. Her first kill, and it's 8-3 Pequot Lakes. The jump serve floats across from Pfeiffer in the middle, and not timing it quite correctly. They were trying to go for the quick set to Bowman. Didn't connect, and it's 9-3. Head coach Jeff Horn wants a timeout. We'll take 30 seconds as well. 9-3 first set for the Patriots. You're listening to it on AM 1320, KOZY, KOZYradio.com. And again, thank you to everyone joining us on the YouTube video stream. Super One Foods, Lakes Gas, Dale's Auto Body, North in Bloom, Lake Country Furniture, among a lot of sponsors that help us bring you Thunderhawk sports all season long. (9-3) Pequot Lakes. Welcome back to the Pequot Lakes Gym. Serving is Ella Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer down the middle, Walsh unable to pull that out, and it's 10-3 on the ace serve from Pfeiffer. Also bringing you tonight's match, Clafton Skate, First National Bank of Coleraine, the Woodland Bank, and CarQuest Auto Parts. Giffen, the pass to LaPlante. Back to Giffen down the line, but it hit the antenna, and it's 11-3. On the hitting error by Giffen on the near side. And that serve goes long from Pfeiffer, and Grand Rapids finally gets the gift side out on the service error. 11-4 Pequot Lakes, set number one. McKinney coming in to serve for the Thunderhawks. McKinney into the net with her serve. So another service error makes it 12-4 Pequot Lakes. They've been in command here in set number one. Someone just opened a window, all of a sudden felt a cool breeze. Kind of nice, a little warm in here before as McKinney's pass goes awry. And the ace serve from Bowles-Endelschek, 13-4. Again going to McKinney, and again an ace serve. 14-4, 10-point Pequot Lakes lead as they look back left on the serve here, picking on McKinney in the back row. Bowles-Endelschek, she if she goes back there, no, this time she goes down the middle, and a good pass from Haley Orn, but the set goes across. LaPlante tried to tip it across, and it's stuffed back on the Grand Rapids side, 15-4. Pequot Lakes has been rolling so far in set number one. Bowles-Endelschek again. Tough down the middle, in on the line for another ace serve. The third for Bowles-Endelschek, 16-4 Pequot Lakes. Bowles-Endelschek, and this time cheating over was Haley Orn, and unable to control it, give Bowles-Endelschek another ace serve. That'll be 4 for her, and Grand Rapids struggling with first touch here in set one. Down 17-4 to the Patriots. Bowles-Endelschek down the middle. Walsh will get that pass ahead to LaPlante. From right side, Giffen tips it across. Ball comes back across on a free hit to the Thunderhawks. Giffen, cross court, that's dug out. Bumped across, Grand Rapids can set the offense. McKinney, the quick set and the power push down by Jenny Bowman for her first kill. 17-5, and by my count, just the second kill overall for the Thunderhawks here in set one. Claire Walsh has one, now Jenny Bowman with one. The serve from Lindgren, ducks it right in the back left corner. Lexi Lindgren, give her an ace serve. 17-6, Pequot Lake still in command here in set number one. Lindgren, this time down the middle, dug out by the Patriots. Quick set in the middle, and banging it down is Lydia Hubbard. 18-6 Pequot Lakes. That was the quick set run with very nice timing by Pequot Lakes as Rita Ganley, the 11th grader, one of the twins, back to serve for Pequot Lakes. She'll float it down the middle. McKinney gets the pass ahead on the outside, and Walsh gets her second kill, goes cross court, makes it 18-7 on the side out. Big run with 4 ace serves by Kate Bowles-Andelshek, and Pequot Lakes in command here in set number one from the Pequot Lakes gym. Glad you're along on KOZY. As Rickard bumps it ahead, Grand Rapids will set the offense. LaPlante comes to Walsh, off the block and down. 18-8 as Walsh gets her third kill. Automotive Electric, Timberlake Lodge, Cole Hardware, and the First National Agency of Coleraine also among today's sponsors. Rickard, the nice pass ahead, goes to Ganley on the outside. Hard off the block go the Patriots, and now we have a double hit called on the Thunderhawks, makes it 19-8 on the side out. Too bad Thunderhawks had a decent set coming. And back to serve is number 2, Mariana Ganley. 19-8, 11-point Pequot Lakes lead here in set number one. Short across the net. Grand Rapids will get it to Walsh. That's dug out now in the middle. And kill goes down for Lydia Hubbard. 20-8 Pequot Lakes. So Pequot Lakes rolling right now. Ganley serve. Now LaPlante just tipped across. And Walsh tried to tip it across. Hits the antenna. And the out of bounds. Gives another point to Pequot Lakes, leading 21-8. Down the middle, dug out by Lindgren. Back to Walsh, and Walsh, flat-footed, tries to tip it across and into the net again, and it's 22-8. Couple uncharacteristic, gonna say a little bit listless errors by Claire Walsh. Now Walsh will bump it across. The set, far side, hard off the block. That was anything but listless on the hustle by Claire Walsh, diving to try for that one, but it's still down for the kill. And in as a setter is Rita Ganley, so running a 6-2 rotation, and the other kill going to Martini on the outside. Into the net it goes on the service error, 23-9 Pequot Lakes. LaPlante back to serve for the Thunderhawks. The jump serve, dug out by Rickard. Ganley comes near side, and down the line goes Lydia Hubbard with no resistance. But hit it out. Grand Rapids let it go out. That's why there was no resistance. 23-10. LaPlante, her serve goes long, and now it's 24-10 on the service error. Pequot Lakes rolling here in set number one as Mariah Rickard back to serve, the libero for Pequot Lakes. Cross court serve, net court down for an ace, and the set at 25-10, dominating by Pequot Lakes in set one. We'll see what Grand Rapids has in set two. We'll take a break. You're listening to Thunderhawk Volleyball on 1320 KOZY, KOZYradio.com. Two and a half. Yes, it was. Yeah, I can believe that. Again, those joining us on the stream, thank you for coming along. And some of our sponsors include Lake Country Furniture, Pregame Lawn and Sport, Shaw Florist, S&S Meats, Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital, Ray's Sport and Marine, Range Bottle Gas, Grand Rapids State Bank, Computer Enterprises, Aquarius, Connecticut Water Systems, Hawkinson Sand and Gravel, Hibbing Chrysler Center, First National Agency of Coleraine, Cole Hardware, Timberlake Lodge, Automotive Electric, CarQuest, the Woodland Bank, First National Bank of Coleraine, Clafton Skate, Move It Real Estate Sisters, Peterson Insurance, your farmers agents, Grand Rapids Public Utilities, Florida Ceiling, Grand Organic Food Market, Fort of Hibbing, Paul Bunyan Communications, and Brookstone Manor. Hey, I'll give them to you again between sets 2 and 3, I promise. Welcome back to Pequot Lakes as we get set for set number 2. Pequot Lakes dominating in set number 1, 25-10. Claire Walsh with 3 kills, Jenny Bowman with 1, and Lexi Lindgren with an ace serve. Other than that, Grand Rapids was handled by Pequot Lakes. 4 kills for, and actually I have those as kills. 4 aces for Kate Bowles Endelshek to go along with a kill. Also a kill and an ace for Phoebe Glenn, and a couple kills for Lydia Hubbard and 1 for Maddie Morrison by my unofficial count. 25-10, there's no other word to describe that, but dominating Grand Rapids. We'll see what they have here in set number 2. Brea LaPlante opening the serving for the Thunderhawks, bumped across. It'll be a free hit for the Thunderhawks to set up the offense. Backside in, Emma Johnson bangs it home for a 1-0 lead and a solid kill. Dad said it looked good. And it was. Emma Johnson with a solid kill. Grand Rapids a quick 1-0 lead in set number 2. As LaPlante into the net with a service error. And the side out makes it 1-1. And back to serve is Bowles Endelshek. Bowles Endelshek hard down the middle. Yeah, tough serve to handle. Lindgren will get it ahead, and Walsh will get the kill for the Thunderhawks. Much better result for the Thunderhawks when Bowles Endelshek was serving. She had a long run in set number 1. 2-1 Grand Rapids. Haley Orn serving for the Thunderhawks. Also bringing you tonight's game. Hibbing Chrysler Center, Hawkinson Sand and Gravel, Aquarius Connecticut, and Computer Enterprises. Walsh down the middle. That's dug out. And in the middle, the kill for Lydia Hubbard. Her third. Ties it at 2 on the side out. And Rita Ganley coming in to serve. So Phoebe Glenn serving when she's in the back row, running a 6-2. Here's Chris Ganley, bringing in Rita Ganley as the second setter, and serving right now as Giffen. Her kill attempt dug out in the back row by Pfeiffer. And the change-up kill by Ganley, Mariana Ganley, goes down 3-2. Ganley didn't get all of it, but had it placed right just behind the 8-foot line. Back row to Orn. The set comes across, and Giffen down the line, dug nicely by Rickard. Comes to the near side. Ganley will, Grand Rapids digs it. Thought that might have been down. Grand Rapids bumps it across. Free hit for Pequot Lakes in the middle, and Hubbard says, I've got this one, and she does. It's 4-2 Pequot Lakes. Grand Rapids has not had an answer for the middle hits of Lydia Hubbard and Kate Bowles-Andolchek for the Patriots. Orn ahead to LaPlante. Now backside Johnson. Another good swing. That one's dug out in the back row. Pushed across. Walsh has that one under control. LaPlante in the middle. Tipped across. And Jamgard will get her first kill. End the little run and make it 4-3. Now Haley Orn serving. I had her serving before. It was Claire Walsh first. Now Haley Orn goes to the back right. Ganley digs it out, and that goes out of play. And we're all tied at 4. First set went to Pequot Lakes. We're all tied at 4 here in set 2. Orn serving for the Thunderhawks. Sheldon Willis with you with Grand Rapids volleyball action. Playoffs, of course, starting next week. Haley Orn drops an ace serve and gives Rapids a 5-4 lead just inside on the right side. Found the line for a solid ace. Goes back, this one dug out by Pfeiffer, and from the outside, Hubbard. The kill attempt. Thunderhawks a little bit of miscommunication in the back row. It would have been a free hit, just a bump across anyways, but Claire Walsh, Haley Orn, a little bit of miscommunication, and Haley pulled back a little bit, couldn't get it across. Now Ganley will serve, tied at 5 here in set 2. Walsh ahead to LaPlante, quick in the middle, but it goes over the head of Bowman. The timing not quite there yet on that quick set, and 6-5 on the miss hit. Pequot Lakes in the lead by 1. Again down the middle. The bump set goes to Giffen, and Giffen into the net with the kill attempt. 7-5 Pequot Lakes. Back to serve is Ganley. This is Mariana Ganley, the senior of the 3 Ganley sisters. Miss hit in the back row. Orn will keep it alive and bumped across by LaPlante. Now near side into the net and back down on the miss hit. There's no block there. And it's 7-6 on the side out. Grand Rapids trails by 1 here in set number 2. In to serve is Anna Geislinger, senior for the Thunderhawks. Down the middle, deep, Rickard will dig it out. Come to the near side and hard off the block and down for the kill is Macy Martini. 8-6 on the side out, and Rickard back to serve. Does the long run up from all the way back by the back wall. And the jump serve across to Orn. Orn gets it to LaPlante and now just bumps it across. Here's Ganley, near side, and Martini. They say out. Yes, it did. Hits the antenna, and the back line official seeing that. 8-7 on the side out. Trying to cut the corner a little bit too close. Was Martini on the kill attempt. Lindgren floats the serve down the middle. Ganley, the set, hard off the block, and with the kill goes Bowles-Andolchek. 9-7 Pequot Lakes. Checking in and back to serve is Phoebe Glenn. And checking out is Ganley. Glenn down the middle to Geislinger. Tight to the net, and Grand Rapids, keeping it alive. I guess it was touched by Pequot Lakes. Grand Rapids able to keep it alive. Now in the middle, dug by Geislinger on the kill attempt. Now Walsh down the middle. Can Pequot Lakes keep it alive? They can. Grand Rapids can set the offense. Quick in the middle to Bowman, who tips it across. Patriots in the lead with Jenny Bowman back to serve for the Thunderhawks. Bowman. Oh, and gets the ace serve as Bolzandoshek had a little indecision time as that came across to her. And give Bowman the ace serve to go along with a couple kills. Tied at 9 in set 2. Grand Rapids falling in set 1, 25-10 as Bowman into the net with her next serve. So the service error side out makes it 10-9 Patriots. Also bringing you tonight's game. Range Bottle Gas, Ray Sport Marine, Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital, and S&S Meats. Geislinger, her pass goes a little sideways, and Grand Rapids just bumps it across. Rickard, the pass in the middle, and Bolzandoshek with the authoritative kill to the far side makes it 11-9. Bolzandoshek especially has had her way in the middle. Lydia Hubbard has had some nice kills from the middle too. Those two outstanding middle hitters for the Pequot Lakes Lakers. Net cord and down for the ace. Sometimes when you're good, you also get lucky. 12-9, Pequot Lakes in set 2. Head coach Jeff Orr needs a timeout. We'll take one as well. 30 seconds, we'll be back to Pequot Lakes. You're listening to Thunderhawk Volleyball on 1320 KOZY, KOZYradio.com. Again, a big thank you to everyone watching on the stream as we let you know, continue to let you know who all our fine sponsors are, including Shaw Florist, S&S Meats, Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital, and Ray Sport and Marine. Back at Pequot Lakes getting the first set easily at 25-10. The second set has been back and forth. Grand Rapids had it tied at 9. They had a 5-4 lead, and right now it is 12-9 in favor of Pequot Lakes. Off the timeout by Grand Rapids. Head coach Jeff Orr wanting to talk about it. Pequot Lakes serving with the 3-point lead. Back to serve is Ella Pfeiffer. And Pfeiffer floats it long, service error, makes it 12-10. And Brea LaPlante back to serve. LaPlante down the, looks for the ace down the side. She got one there earlier. Not able to get that one. 13-10 off the service error. Serving is Bolzandoshek. Far side, Claire Walsh hard off the block. Grand Rapids will reset. Now on the near side, Emma Johnson with the swing. That doesn't stay down. Tipped across, Grand Rapids can set the offense again. This time all the way across to Walsh, who bangs her 5th kill down, makes it 13-11. Wasn't really a shoot set, it was a higher set, but going all the way across the net, giving Walsh plenty of time to set up and time it. And she did just that, and the block didn't get set. As Walsh into the net with a service error makes it 14-11. Grand Rapids. I have 14-11, they have 14-10 up on the scoreboard. I will assume yours truly made the error. Look at that. I did not. Now they change it to 14-11. 14-11. Pequot Lakes in the lead with Rita Genley back to serve. Orn with the first pass ahead to LaPlante. Back set to Johnson. Johnson has looked good tonight. Tipped across, and that one's down by Pequot Lakes. 15-11. Also bringing you tonight's game, Shaw Florist, Pregame Lawn and Sport, Lake Country Furniture, North and Bloom, and Dale's Auto Body. On the Pequot Lake side, Ganley the set in the middle, and Lydia Hubbard smacks that one down for her 4th kill. 16-11 Pequot Lakes with Rita Ganley serving. Back to Orn. LaPlante comes back set to Johnson down the middle, diving dig by Rickard. On the near side, Mariana Ganley's kill attempt doesn't stay down. Giffen, her kill attempt dug out. Now cross court, Orn digs that. Backside, Johnson off the block, got another one. Emma Johnson, 16-12. I have her down for just 2 kills, but the swing has looked better than that. She's had a number of nice attacks. 16-12. Pequot Lakes in the lead as Orn, the service error into the net, 17-12. And the Thunderhawks just unable to mount any kind of a run after they get a side out. They've had a number of service errors that have hurt them, trying to make a comeback here in set 2. Walsh got eaten up by that serve a bit as we give the ace serve to Mariana Ganley, 18-12. And the Thunderhawks need a run right here and right now, trailing 1-0 already. Quick set in the middle. Bowman pushes it across, but it's dug out. Now on the near side, off the block. And down goes Martini, 19-12 Pequot Lakes. Down the middle, Walsh able to dig that out. Now Giffen goes long with her kill attempt, 20-12 on the hitting error. Also bringing you tonight's game, Lake Country Furniture, North and Bloom, Dale's Auto Body, Lakes Gas, and Super One Foods. LaPlante, far side, Giffen tips it across. Diving dig, and Pequot Lakes keeps it ahead, keeps it alive rather. Now Giffen will have to bump it across, and Pequot Lakes can set the offense. Quick set to the backside, diving dig by Walsh. Now coming to the near side, down the middle, and tipping it right to the well is Martini for her 4th kill. And just like that, it's 21-12. Grand Rapids had this tied at 9, and since then it's been all Pequot Lakes as the serve goes long, 21-13. So call that a 12-3 run. Geislinger in to serve for the Thunderhawks. Pequot Lakes looking to take a 2-0 set lead at the net. That's blocked. Jenny Bowman, Kyra Giffen combined for that one. 21-14. And Grand Rapids, again, they need a little run here with Geislinger. Geislinger down the middle, that's dug out. Ganley pushes it all the way across, and banging it off the block end down is Macy Martini, 22-14 on the side out. Mariah Rickard back to serve for Pequot Lakes. LaPlante goes far side to Giffen, tips it across. Now in the middle and off the block, and down goes Bulls Endelschek, and a 9-point lead and 2 points away from a 2-0 lead for Pequot Lakes. Rickard, cross court, Geislinger will dig that out. Back row attack from Walsh's dugout. Ganley comes near side, and the block, goes out. That looked like a nice block on Martini, but she'll get her 6th kill, 24-14. And Pequot Lakes in line for a solid 2-0 lead. In the middle, Bowman will get the kill. 3rd for Bowman, 24-15. Checking in to serve is Lindgren for Kyra Giffen. Lindgren goes with a short float serve. Ganley, near side, Bulls Endelschek over the block, down. And 25-15 in set number 2 as Bulls Endelschek gets her 6th kill by my unofficial count. 2-0 Pequot Lakes, and we head to set 3. You're listening to it on AM 1320, KOZY, KOZYradio.com. How many commercials do we have left? I'm worried. Oh, heading into this break. Oh, no, we're fine. So give me 2.5. Right now, Pequot Lakes in command, 25-10 in set one, 25-15 in set two. Grand Rapids hung around a little longer in set number two, had it tied at 9 before a 12-3 run put Pequot Lakes in command. My color commentator by distance, Chris Otto, former head coach, joining us on the YouTube stream and saying what we've been seeing here at the gym as well. Grand Rapids, their first contact, not setting up the offense. They end up out of system, and there just hasn't been flow to the Grand Rapids offense, and they have been unable to slow down the middle hitters, Bull Zandelshek, Lydia Hubbard, and outside hitter Macy Martini, who have combined, by my unofficial count, for 15 kills. Here we go in set number 3. On the outside, it goes to Martini. Diving dig by Orn. But the violation on the Thunderhawks, and it's 1-0 Pequot Lakes. 5 kills for Claire Walsh, 3 for Jenny Bowman, 2 for Emma Johnson for the Thunderhawks. Short serve dug out by Orn in the middle, and there's a nice quick set for Jamgard. And that's what happens when you have good first contact. Tied at 1 here in set number 3. Grand Rapids has the long road back. And it has not been very competitive here in the first 2 sets. The bump set ahead to Giffen. That hits the antenna on the kill attempt, and it's 2-1 Pequot Lakes on the side out. And the other thing, a lot of service errors last game, so whenever Grand Rapids would get a side out, they would not have the opportunity to make any run because gave a lot of them right back. Serving is Phoebe Glenn. Set comes near side to Giffen, cross court, that's dug out by Ganley. Bump set comes ahead, comes across the net, and LaPlante has the back set to Johnson, who tips it across, and there is no one there to defend that for Pequot Lakes. Tips her right to the 8-foot line. As serve from Haley Orn goes out on the far side, and it's 3-2 Pequot Lakes on the side out. Back to serve now will be Ella Pfeiffer. As Pfeiffer the jump serve, and she floats along, so we have dueling service errors. Tied at 3 here in set number 3. Pequot Lakes leading 2-0 here from Pequot Lakes. Final match of the regular season for the Thunderhawks. Pequot Lakes has a tournament on Thursday during MEA weekend at Fergus Falls. Back set, and the kill attempt from Bowles Andoshek. That is dug out by the Thunderhawks. The long bump across by Geislinger. Pequot Lakes sets it up again. And the cross court and into the net is Maddie Morrison. So the Thunderhawks will get the side out on that hitting error and get a 4-3 lead. JV match was very entertaining. All 3 sets close, and it ended up 2-1 in favor of Pequot Lakes. Nice low serve by Geislinger. Grand Rapids in the middle. The push across by Bowman. That doesn't stay down. Tipped across. No one there. Diving attempt, but that tip to the well was undefended. Bowles Andoshek back to serve. She ate up the Thunderhawks serving in set number 1. The quick jump serve. That's dug out by Geislinger. Giffen goes across the net. Glenn, the back set. Oh, nice block that time by the Thunderhawks. Kept alive. Thunderhawks have to stay alert. Bowman pushes it across, and that will stay down for the kill. The block setting that one up as the Thunderhawks get the nice block and able to finish it up with a Jenny Bowman kill. Lexi Lindgren back to serve. Thunderhawks leading 5-4 in set 3, trailing 2-0 here at Pequot Lakes. Set in the middle, Hubbard tips that across. Now LaPlante comes near side to Walsh. Hard off the block, that's dug out by the Patriots. And then on the far side, Ganley is stuffed. 6-4 Thunderhawks. That's getting the block closed out on the far right pin for the Thunderhawks. I believe that was Bowman and LaPlante combining on that block. And in the back, a miss hit, and Grand Rapids a 3-point lead, biggest lead they've had in any set. Wild trailing Toronto 4-1 after 2. As Lindgren to serve for the Thunderhawks, leading 7-4. Tough serve, it's at the net, joust across, and Bowman will out jump the Patriots at the net and get the push down. And Coach Chris Ganley wants a timeout with the Thunderhawks leading 8-4. Give Jenny Bowman her 4th kill. 4 for Bowman, 5 for Walsh, and 4 for Johnson by my unofficial count. But the Thunderhawks making a little noise here in the 3rd set, saying maybe we don't want to go. And one of the biggest differences is they have gotten the block closed out, especially to that right outside pin and closing down that outside hit for the Patriots and able to turn that into some offense. So for the Thunderhawks, a better start here to set number 3. They still trail 2-0. As we take a look also with some of our sponsors, Brookstone Manor, Paul Bunyan Communications, and Ford of Hibbing. Lindgren serving for the Thunderhawks. Has an ace serve that she got just a few moments ago. Thunderhawks lead by 4. And we're set now. The referee has all the substitutions and the rotation like she wants. In the middle, Hubbard is blocked. Bumped across, Thunderhawks can set it up. In the middle, Bowman takes a nice swing. That's dug out by Rickard. Bumped across, Thunderhawks Geislinger at the net. LaPlante tries to tip it across. She couldn't pull it back. It was too close to the net on the pass, and the point goes Pequot Lakes direction, 8-5. Hardest swing from Bowman so far. She's been going with that power push, has some kills off of it, but that time took a little better, quicker swing. Back set. The push is dug out by Ganley. And Ganley, last minute, bumps it across. LaPlante comes far side to Walsh. Hard off the block. That's dug out by the Patriots. Far side. And the cross-court kill attempt by Ganley goes wide. 9-5 Grand Rapids. Bowman to serve. Bowman, the jump serve, dug out by Rickard. Grand Rapids better in the service game as well here this set. Walsh, little tip across, dug out by Rita Ganley. Bump set, that's dumped across by Mariana Ganley. From the back row, Lindgren puts it. Thunderhawks in the middle, oh, the block! Gemgard and Walsh stuff Hubbard in the middle, and it's 10-5 Grand Rapids. And that offense that was rolling for Pequot Lakes in set 1 and 2 is being blunted by the Grand Rapids block here in set 3. Bowman down the side. That's going to be a tough one to run down, but Pequot Lakes does. In the middle, Jamgard. Oh, kept alive on the scramble by Pequot Lakes. They try to go to the sideline. Out of system doesn't work, and Grand Rapids now up 11-5. Well, I like this team. I wish they would have gotten out off the bus a little bit earlier. They trail 2-0, but looking a lot better here in set number 3 and down the line, and it is called in. Pequot Lakes coaches in a bit of disbelief. There's an assistant coach calling it out, but that's the tough call for the line judge all the way down the line, far side of the court, called it in. 12-5 Grand Rapids, far side, off the block, and this time Hubbard will get the kill, her 5th. 12-6. Grand Rapids a 6-point lead. They need to do this a lot more to get back in this. They trail by 2. Mariana Ganley might have been going out. Grand Rapids plays it and bumps it across. Free hit. Ganley quick in the middle. And Hubbard smacks it down the line for the kill. Her 6th. 12-7 Grand Rapids. As the Pequot Lake student section starting to get noisy. And that serve going into the net. Grand Rapids now 13-7 lead in set number 3. LaPlante back to serve. That's dug out by Ganley in the back row. Grand Rapids can set it up. Back set. Johnson off the block. Nailed it. Emma Johnson hitting left-handed from the right pin. Makes it 14-8 with her 5th kill. Serve is dug out. Pequot Lakes going far side. Kill attempt from Martini is dug out. Walsh, the dig. It comes right back to the Grand Rapids side. LaPlante in the middle. Jamgard dug out. Across to the Pequot Lake side. Quick in the middle, and Hubbard will get the kill. (14) 8. Grand Rapids in the lead. Cross-court serve. Dug out by Lindgren in the middle. Jamgard. Rigger digs that out in the backcourt. Now Martini, cross-court. Can Grand Rapids keep it alive? Yes, they will. Ganley to Rickard. Bumps that to Bolzandelshek. Just has to take it across. Now Walsh with the kill attempt. Rickard digs that out. Far side, Martini hits the antenna. It's Grand Rapids point. (15-8) Grand Rapids with Walsh back to serve. Thunderhawks trailing 2-0, but looking to cut into that lead. They're leading here in set 3. At the net, joust, and that goes down on the Grand Rapids side. And that was Rita Ganley, the setter, in that little jump joust at the net and getting the best of the Thunderhawks, 15-9. Usually if you're a middle hitter and you see the setter in that joust position on a jump ball at the net, your eyes get big, but that time Rita Ganley able to put it down. LaPlante comes near side, Giffen down the middle, dug out. Martini cross court, dug out by Giffen. LaPlante tips it across. Pequot Lakes keeps it alive. Martini down the middle, that's dug out by the Thunderhawks. Giffen, oh, nice job from about the 10-foot line. And now it's tipped in by Pequot Lakes, makes it 15-10. No margin for error for the Thunderhawks after they lost sets 1 and 2. They lead by 5 here in set number 3. As Thunderhawks let it go, and it bounces in for an ace serve for Phoebe Glenn. 15-11. Down the middle, Haley Orn will dig that out. LaPlante, the bump set across to Giffen, goes cross court. That's dug out by Ganley. Pequot Lakes will keep it alive. Thunderhawks ahead to LaPlante. Near side, Giffen, hard off the block, that's out. Nicely done by Kyra Giffen. Gives Grand Rapids that 5-point lead back, and Giffen, by my count, gets her first kill. Now on the far side, Bolzandoshek can't get all of it, and the Thunderhawks. Far side, Johnson tips it across. Dug out by Ganley. Glenn, the back set, and the kill for Maddie Morrison. She hadn't had one since the first set. 16-12, 4-point Grand Rapids lead in set 3. Ella Pfeiffer back to serve. Thunderhawks leading in set 3, but they are trailing 2-0. Back row attack from Haley Orn. And the pass comes all the way to the net, and Johnson tips that down for a 17-12 lead. As Geislinger comes in to serve. Grand Rapids leading 17-12 here in set number 3, but trailing 2-0 in the match. Glenn, the back set. Oh, back into the corner, Bolzandoshek. 17-13, 4-point Grand Rapids lead. And back to serve is Bolzandoshek. Has 4 aces, all in the first set. Good tough serve that Orn will dig out. Near side, Giffen into the net with her kill attempt, 17-14. As Pequot Lakes creeps closer. Bolzandoshek. Top spin serve. Those don't see those as much maybe in high school. Bowman tips it across. Pequot Lakes keeps it alive, but Grand Rapids can set the offense. Back set, Bowman runs the slide. Oh no, not kept alive. We got a lift called on Pequot Lakes, and head coach Chris Ganley says, really, we worked that hard and you didn't give it to us? 18-14 Thunderhawks. Looked like a good scramble save, but the referee saying nope. Tough first pass. Lydia Hubbard tips it across. Geislinger down the line, and we have under the net Brea LaPlante, and looked like she turned her ankle a little bit. She got up a little bit slowly. Nod says she's all right. 18-15. 3-point Grand Rapids lead here in set 2. Serving is Rita Ganley. Down the middle to Geislinger. LaPlante. That's set back off the net. Walsh. That won't stay down. Now Walsh will get a return set. That's blocked. Comes to Walsh. Goes over on 2. Comes back to the Thunderhawk side. Walsh tips it across. Nope. Hit the antenna. It's out. And it's 18-16. And to me, it looks like LaPlante not quite moving as crisply as she was before. Yeah, she is limping on that left foot, no question. As the kill stays down that time. 19-16, Grand Rapids in the lead. Jenny Bowman back to serve with a 3-point lead. Bowman down the middle, diving, dig by Rickard. Far side, Hubbard off the block and down. 19-17. Serving is Mariana Ganley. LaPlante, the set in the middle to Jamgard, will tip it across for the kill. Kate Jamgard, her second kill, 20-17 Grand Rapids. As LaPlante back to serve. Cross court. Hubbard, a little excuse me touch, comes across to the Thunderhawks with the free hit. Far side, and Emma Johnson with some authority makes it 21-17. By my count, her 7th kill. And she walked into that one with a little bit of angst. 21-17, LaPlante with the serve. Back row attempt by Bulls out. Andolshek is dug out to the far pin, and Martini will put it down. 21-18, Grand Rapids by 3 in set number 3, but trailing 2-0. Lydia Hubbard to serve for Pequot Lakes. Floats it short, diving dig by Walsh. Far side, dumped across by Jamgard. Now in the middle, Bulls Andolshek says, I know what to do with that. Beautiful quick set in the middle for Kate Bulls Andolshek. 21-19, Grand Rapids by 2. Hubbard, serve dug out. Now here's Walsh. Off the block and out, and Claire Walsh gets another kill. 22-19, and Walsh back to serve. Grand Rapids needs 3 points to force set 4. Down the middle, that pass comes all the way across to the Thunderhawk side. Back set, Johnson, got it! Emma Johnson finding a new gear. 23-19. And now by my count, Emma Johnson leading the team in kills with 8, and they have been with some smack. Turns gets a little advice from Coach Orn. And there's a grin on her face. As Walsh, the jump serve. And there'll be no attack here. Bumped across. Grand Rapids can set the offense. LaPlante back to Johnson. Tips it across. And it's down 24-19 as Johnson gets another one. And Grand Rapids now with set points to force this to a 4th set. Grand Rapids, we said, needed the block, the serve, and the first touch all to get better. Then all of those things have gotten better this set. 24-20 off the service error. Grand Rapids still with 4 set points. Phoebe Glenn back to serve. She has a couple aces on the evening. But Grand Rapids just needing a side out to take it to set 4. Orn ahead to LaPlante. To Giffen, cross court, that's out. 24-21. Glenn to serve again. Phoebe Glenn down the middle. Oh, Grand Rapids on the scramble will get it across. Pequot Lakes, the bump set, far side, tipped across. Grand Rapids can set their offense. Backside, Johnson, blocked, but out. Grand Rapids cuts it to a 2-1 lead on an Emma Johnson kill. I have her in double digits unofficially, and we go to set 4. Grand Rapids still trails 2-1, but on the comeback trail. You're listening to Thunderhawk Volleyball on 1320 KOZY, KOZYradio.com. Two minutes, and now we're going to start giving bonuses. That's right. Oh, yeah, I believe that. The old North Stars method of clearing the puck. If they score, you get to start at center. (25-21), Grand Rapids takes set 3 and forces us to set 4. Pequot Lake still leading 2-1, but Grand Rapids, they've been getting progressively better, losing 25-10 in set 1. Then 25-15 in set 2 before getting a 25-21 win in set number 3. So you know what that means. We need about a 25-10 win here in set number 4 to take it to set 5. We'll see how that goes. Emma Johnson, by my count, leading everyone with 10 kills in Grand Rapids. She was the go-to down the stretch in set number 3. Claire Walsh with 7, Jenny Bowman with 4 by my count, and for Pequot Lakes, the Patriots 8 for Lydia Hubbard, 7 for Kate Bulls-Andoshek, and 7 for Macy Martini. Again, all of those unofficial stats that I'm keeping. Grand Rapids will start on the serve side. With Brea LaPlante serving, and Grand Rapids going from left to right.
Let's go, Rapids!
As we are underway in set 4, and my distance color commentator agreeing with me that first contact much better for the Thunderhawks, and feed the hot hand, keep Emma J going as Claire Walsh gets a kill to start set number 4. It's 1-0 Grand Rapids. LaPlante down the middle, dug out by Ganley, and in the middle, oh, they say tipped. So the side out makes it 1-1. Again, Grand Rapids losing sets 1 and 2, taking set 3, and here we are in set 4. Grand Rapids needs another win to force it to a decisive set 5. Bulls-Andoshek with the serve. Thunderhawks will bump it across. Free setup here. Glenn in the middle. Gets it to Hubbard, who bangs it home. 2-1 Pequot Lakes. Grand Rapids block bothered some of the Pequot Lakes hitters in set number 3. That time Hubbard getting up quickly and running that quick set to perfection. Bulls Andoshek will serve. And into the net with the service error. Tied at 2. Just underway in set 4. Claire Walsh back to serve. As Walsh down the middle. Oh, that might have been going out, but taking a bite at it was Ganley. And that will give Claire Walsh the ace serve. Thunderhawks lead 3-2 in set 4. Walsh down the middle. Dug out by the Patriots. Far side and hard into the block. Grand Rapids keeps it alive, and Giffen goes off the block. That's dug by Hubbard. Comes near side to Ganley. Thunderhawks keep it alive. LaPlante pushes it across. In the middle, hard off the block. Dug out by Orn, and now Emma Johnson takes a swing at it. That's dug out. Far side into the net and not over. Thunderhawks will get the point and a 4-2 lead. That was some of the higher quality volleyball that we've seen here this evening. That was good attacks both ways, some good defense. As Walsh serving with a 4-2 lead here in set 4. This time goes short and she'll get another ace serve. Diving for it was Rickard, almost diving into the back wall. 5-2 Grand Rapids. Walsh down the middle. Comes to the near side, and Hubbard dug out by Orn. Diving dig by Filibero on the other side, Rickard. Now Thunderhawks will set it up. LaPlante, far side. We're going to get a double hit call on the Thunderhawks. 5-3 on the side out. Rita Ganley back to serve. Also bringing you this evening's match, Grand Organic, Floor to Ceiling, Grand Rapids Public Utilities. Kyra Giffen off the long set, down the line. Pequot Lakes can't keep it alive. 6-3 Grand Rapids. And while Grand Rapids has increased both their service pressure and their first contact, Pequot Lakes struggling a little more in their first contact. It was so clean in sets 1 and 2. Good hard serve by Orn. Goes cross court. Hubbard off the block. Thunderhawks will keep that alive. LaPlante comes back to Johnson, who nails it for the kill. 7-3 Grand Rapids. Head coach Chris Ganley wants a timeout. We'll take the opportunity to tell you that Peterson Insurance, Move It Real Estate Sisters, Clafton Skate, First National Bank of Coleraine. Also, among today's sponsors, or tonight's sponsors of this volleyball match, 7-3 Thunderhawks here in set number 4, looking to force it to set 5. Boy, after sets 1 and 2, everything just looked bleak for the Thunderhawks, losing them both in decisive fashion, but coming back in set number 3 with the victory, and now in set 4, a 4-point lead at 7-3. And a few more smiles around. Both coaching staff and the girls who are playing with a few more smiles here with the lead and a little more competitive match going on. Haley Orn serving for the Thunderhawks with a 7-3 lead. And Orn into the net with that serve, 7-4. And back to serve is Mariana Ganley, the senior, oldest of the 3 Ganley sisters on the team. As Walsh digs that serve out. Set across to Giffen. That's dug out by Rickard. In the middle, Pequot Lakes. Hubbard blocked. (8-4) Grand Rapids. Johnson checks out for Geislinger. Geislinger goes cross court. That's dug out by Ganley. In the middle, and that time Hubbard got up quickly, gave no chance for the block to get set, and bangs it home for another kill. Double figures by my count for Lydia Hubbard. She'll check out for the libero, comes in to serve. Rickard, cross court. Orn gets that ahead, and Bowman's kill attempt dug out. Ganley comes near side, tipped across. Thunderhawks can't keep it alive. 8-6. Thunderhawks with a 2-point lead now with Rickard serving. Much better volleyball in this set than any set we've seen. Grand Rapids had upped their level of play in set number 3, but Pequot Lakes now playing more like they did in set 1, as in the middle, Bowles Andoshak drops it down. 8-7, Grand Rapids, their lead down to 1. Rickard. Cross court, but into the net. 9-7, Grand Rapids lead back up to 2. As Lindgren checks in to serve for the Thunderhawks. Giffen checking out. All goes according to plan. We will have the freshman brigade on for a post-game interview. Lindgren, Gemgard, and Johnson. As Bowles Andoshak mistimes it, but able to just reach back and tip it across. 9-8 on the side out. Checking in, coming in to serve is Phoebe Glenn. Ganley checks out. Rita Ganley checks out. As Glenn down the middle, Lindgren able to keep it alive. Bowman tries to tip it across, can't do it, and we're tied at 9. Glenn again to serve. Tied at 9 in set 4. Down the middle. Orn, far side, Walsh, yes! Claire Walsh bangs it home. Side out and a 10-9 lead for Grand Rapids. They pretty much led tape to tape in set number 3. They've led most of the way here in set 4. Did not lead at all, basically, in sets 1 and 2. In the middle, across it comes. Grand Rapids digs that out. And LaPlante tips it across on the second hit and gets it to stay down. 11-9 Grand Rapids. Nice job taking that close one to the net, tipping it across one-handed with the left hand by Brea LaPlante. Now Bowman. Down the middle. Glenn. The set in the middle. Grand Rapids digging it out with Geislinger. Walsh punches it across. Still alive, and the kill attempt goes long from Martini. 12-9, Grand Rapids back to a 3-point lead. Bowman serving for the Thunderhawks. As Bowman down the middle, nice tough serve, but a good pass. Set on the far side, dug out nicely by Lindgren. Bumped across by Gemgard. Now Glenn, quick set in the middle, and Bowles Andoshak takes it down for her 9th kill. 12-10, Grand Rapids by 2. In to serve is Ella Pfeiffer. Haven't seen a final, but also tonight Greenway finishing their regular season, taking on Virginia. Blocked and at the net. And it is 12-11 Grand Rapids as Grand Rapids kill attempt blocked. Serving is Pfeiffer. Takes the run up. Geislinger able to keep it alive. Lindgren to Walsh. Takes the set from behind. Gets it across. Now the cross court by Ganley doesn't stay down. Bump set, Walsh. Gets it across, now the back set. Cross court kill for Maddie Morrison. And we're tied at 12. It was tied at 9. Grand Rapids a quick 3-0 run, and now a 3-0 run to respond by Pequot Lakes. Ella Pfeiffer serving. And the pass into the net, kept alive. You telling me no one was in the net out of all of that? I guess not. 13-12 as Pequot Lakes gets the lead, and by my count, I believe that is their first one of this. Now they led it 2-1. Head coach Oren wants a timeout. Thunderhawks need to keep this going. They trail 2-1 yet, losing sets 1 and 2 fairly decisively, winning set 3, having a lead most of set 4, but the Patriots have taken that away and now lead by 1. Also bringing you tonight's game: Clafton Skate, Woodland Bank, CarQuest Auto Parts, Automotive Electric, Timberlake Lodge, and Cole Hardware. Ella Pfeiffer serving for the Patriots. The red, white, and blue gym. You can face anywhere for the national anthem in this gym. No, you still face the flag, but there's red, white, and blue everywhere. Set to Walsh. That's hard off the block. Thunderhawks reset, go back to Walsh. Blocked again, this time on the Pequot Lakes side. Thunderhawks will keep it alive with Lindgren. Glenn, quick set in the middle, that's blocked. On the Grand Rapids side, and it will stay down off the tip kill by Bowles Andelshek. 14-12 Pequot Lakes. As Pfeiffer again serving. Been a 5-0 run for Pequot Lakes to take the lead. At the net, Walsh somehow athletically tips it across. Now Ganley, that won't stay down. Ganley again goes cross court, didn't get all of it. Far side, Walsh, she does get all of it. And they call, I believe, Pequot Lakes in the net. Side out Grand Rapids, they trail by 1 at 14-13. LaPlante serving. And LaPlante gets the ace serve. Tied back up at 14 here in set 4. Grand Rapids needs a win to force set 5. LaPlante tips the net cord. Rickard digs it out. Oh, off the kill attempt by Bowles Andelshek. That's dug. And Walsh is blocked. That's Bowles Andelshek and Maddie Morrison on the far side. Boy, what a dig. Reaction dig by Lexi Lindgren in the back row. Bowles Andelshek got it all. 15-14 Pequot Lakes with Bowles Andelshek to serve. Back set, and Johnson tips it across, but it's out. 16-14. Pequot Lakes in the lead, also leading 2-1. Bowles Andelshek. Grand Rapids needs a side out. LaPlante, back set, Johnson blocked. 17-14, 3-point lead for the Patriots with Bowles Andelshek serving. Grand Rapids had trouble with her serving in set 1. Cross court, Thunderhawks can't keep it alive. Give Bowles Andelshek another ace. 18-14. And the time is now for Grand Rapids. Also bringing you this game, First National Agency of Coleraine, Hibbing Chrysler, Hawkinson Sand and Gravel, and Aquarius Connecticut. And Bowles Andelshek bails the Thunderhawks out with the service error. Claire Walsh serving, trailing by 3 and trailing 2-1. Back set, and tipping it across and in is Morrison. 19-15, 4-point lead for Pequot Lakes as Rita Ganley comes in to serve. Ganley will float it to Walsh. Walsh. Backside for Johnson and mishit that one a little bit. And it's 20-15. 5-point Pequot Lakes lead. They're 5 points away from the match. And head coach Jeff Orrin wants a timeout. Let you know, also bringing you this game, Computer Enterprises, Grand Rapids State Bank, Range Bottle Gas, Ray's Sport and Marine, Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital, and S&S Meats. First two sets win easily to Pequot Lakes. Grand Rapids a win in set number 3. They led for much of the early part of set 4, but now Pequot Lakes a 5-point lead and 5 points away from a deciding set 4 victory. Grand Rapids again needs the win to force a deciding set 5. As we've said, tomorrow night is football all around. Grand Rapids North Branch here on KOZY over on J105, which we're happy to have back up on the air. A little equipment problem yesterday. That will be GNK Mesabi East and Deer River Rush City on KMFY. Back to action here as Rickard pushes it to Ganley, who bumps it across. Now Johnson, the tip, got it. Emma Johnson was blocked last time, and instead of going with power, went with finesse and got it done. 20-16 Grand Rapids. Or no, 20-16 Pequot Lakes, sorry. They didn't change that quickly. Pequot Lakes leads by 4 in set 4. Orn down the middle, dug out by Pfeiffer. Hubbard just has to bump it across. LaPlante in the middle to Bowman. That won't stay down. Ganley to Hubbard, cross court, dug out by Walsh. LaPlante pushes it far side to Giffen, blocked. Giffen keeps it alive, the joust of the net. It's on the Pequot Lakes side right now. Hubbard goes for the kill, Walsh digs that out. Back set, Johnson, got it! 20-17 as Grand Rapids, a couple points, cuts it to 3, and Coach Ganley wants a timeout. Both coaches using their timeouts. Letting you know that this game also brought to you by Shaw Florist, Pequot Lawn and Sport, Lake Country Furniture, North and Bloom, Dale's Auto Body, Lakes Gas, and Super One Foods. 20-17, Grand Rapids trying to mount a late comeback here. They were down 20-15, a couple points forced to Chris Ganley at Pequot Lakes timeout. Grand Rapids trailing by 3. Emma Johnson with 12 kills, 8 unofficially for Claire Walsh for the Thunderhawks, as they've shown some grit. No timeouts left here in set number 4. Both coaches using both of their timeouts. Orn down the line. That's dug out by Pfeiffer. In the middle, tipped across and down by Hubbard. 21-17, so off the timeout. Pequot Lakes gets the side out. Mariana Ganley back to serve. Down the middle it goes. Walsh to Bowman. That doesn't stay down. Rita Ganley sets to the near side. Cross-court kill attempt for Martini doesn't stay down. Pequot Lakes to Martini again. That's dug out by Orn. Far side. Giffen into the net with the swing. 22-17. And Grand Rapids needs, I'm going to say 3 points right here and right now. But you can't kick a field goal. You got to get them one at a time. Walsh. LaPlante has to run down the pass, and it's a free hit for Pequot Lakes. Ganley quick in the middle, tipped across, got it by Hubbard. 23-17, and Pequot Lakes 2 points away. Walsh needing a shoe retie, so a little bit of a delay. Now we're ready. Serving is Mariana Ganley. Ganley down the middle to Walsh. LaPlante in the middle. Bowman Is it kept alive? It is. LaPlante, near side, Johnson blocked. Johnson had a monster set number 3, but Pequot Lakes doing a better job of closing down the block here in set number 4, and a handful plus of match points for Pequot Lakes. Far side to Giffen. Giffen down the line, dug out by the Patriots. Ganley to Martini, off the block and down. Macy Martini brings this match to an end as Pequot Lakes wins 25-10, 25-15, 21-25, and 25-17 in deciding set number 4. We'll take a break and be back to wrap it up from Pequot Lakes. You're listening to it on 1320 KOZY, KOZYradio.com. Okay, wait till I tell you. I don't know if I'm going to get interviews or not. I am going to get interviews. Two of you have to share that, and one of you gets a headset. Who wants the headset?
I do. Wait, how is it here?
I'll just talk loud.
Wait, I need. Just put
Here, hopefully we can see you too. I'm ready, Super Joe. Would it help if I told you Chris Otto's watching back at home?
Oh, I mean. Hi, Otto.
Hey, here we go. 5 seconds.
Oh, 5.
Welcome back one more time to the Pequot Lakes Gym. Grand Rapids going down to defeat by a score of 2-1, and I'm joined by the freshman brigade, right? Do you have a nickname for yourselves?
The little freshies.
The little freshies?
Yeah.
I'm
Freaky freshies.
You're coming up with that. Okay, Kate Gemgard, Lexi Lindgren, and Kyra Giffen, and we'll start with you, Kate.
Yes.
Because you can hear me best. You have the headset on, and you came back in set number 3. What was better? What was better about set number 3?
I think our energy was really there, and we just had the fight. We wanted that game. So.
And Lexi, it looked like just that first contact from the back row was a lot better in set 3.
Our serve receive passing picked up a lot, and that helped our setter out a lot.
Yeah.
And Kyra, they ran a big block all match long. What was tough about the Pequot Lakes block tonight?
I think just having to hit around it and be smart with the ball for all of us hitters, but it worked well when we had our passes and sets on.
And I'll make you talk about someone who's not here. Emma Johnson, is that the best she has played all year?
Oh my gosh, Emma J. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh dang.
she had it going on. Talk about her set 3.
She really proved herself, got around that ball and hit the holes.
And swung hard, right? Have you seen that in practice and you've just been waiting for it in games?
We've seen it, I think, once in practice, and we're like, Emma, we need this in a game, and it came out tonight.
Yeah.
Well, you're heading into playoffs. What's the expectation for playoffs that start next week?
We're freshmen. I've never experienced anything like this, so I just want it to be something great. Yeah.
We have to play for our seniors. They've taught us a lot growing up, and they deserve it.
Yeah.
Big time.
And what's the nickname again? You came up with the Freaky Freshman? Is that it?
Yeah, Freaky Freshman.
Okay.
Little freshies.
I'll use that on the air next match. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck in playoffs. As our post-game interview with Lexi Lindgren, Kate Gemgard, and Kyra Giffen. Y'all keep the mic here. Thank you. As Grand Rapids does go down to defeat 2-1 to the Pequot Lakes Patriots. Emma Johnson, as we talked about, by my unofficial count. Hey, I'm going to get official counts here. We'll have official stats for you, and we can see how close I am. 13 for Emma Johnson. Hey, I was only one off, Angela. That's not bad. 13 kills for Emma Johnson and 8 for Claire Walsh, 6 for Jenny Bowman, and serving Lexi Lindgren 10 for 10 with 2 aces, 8 digs, 29 set assists for Brea LaPlante. Claire Walsh also with 2 aces and 2 blocks and 10 digs to go along with those 8 kills. By my unofficial count, for Pequot Lakes, Macy Martini with 8 kills, 9 for Kate Bulls-Endelschek, and 12 for Lydia Hubbard. Final score, 3-1 Pequot Lakes, 25-10, 25-15, 21-25, and 25-17. Grand Rapids goes on to playoff. Seedings will be out either tomorrow or Thursday. Kind of depends how that all works through. The first seeding votes are due, I believe, by noon, and then we'll see how that works its way through. But we'll have seeding certainly before the end of the week and know where Grand Rapids is playing next week in playoffs. That will wrap it up from the Pequot Lakes Gym. Glad you've been along, even though the result wasn't what we wanted for the Orange and Black tonight, but playoffs starting next week. A 3-1 Pequot Lakes victory. You've been listening to it on AM 1320, KOZY, and KOZYradio.com. Okay, now we're good. Thank you. Yeah, she had a cord wrapped around her foot and almost ran off with the mic. All right, I'll get your wrap. Turn off my YouTube and get a tweet of a final.